Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're going to talk about shifting from survival mode to feminine flow. I believe that a lot of women nowadays are in their masculine energy and a lot of women nowadays are in survival mode. This is tiring, okay? Ladies, are you constantly worried about the future? Running scenarios in your head that haven't even happened yet. Our bodies is in survival mode when we are in front of a threat. Whether it's a real threat or a perceived threat, it doesn't matter. Then our body switches to survival mode. And the key word here is perceived, because most of our worries are actually in our head. It's in our imagination and they're not actually happening. Yet, here we are stressed, worried, and wasting our energy unconsciously. Survival mode is rooted in our evolution as human beings, and it is a fight or flight response. This is when you have a danger. This is this fight or flight response. And I think a lot of women nowadays, instead of being in their feminine flow, in their feminine energy, they're just in survival mode, trying to survive every day and trying to be in this fight or flight mode, constantly looking for a threat. That's why you have a lot of women that are getting triggered by everything, that are constantly looking for drama, that are constantly being triggered by everything their partner says, right? You see it in a lot of problems in relationships. A lot of women make a big deal out of something that shouldn't be a big deal. This is being in survival mode. This is being worried about a lot of perceived threats that are not even real. And even when there is absolutely no danger, stress can trigger a similar reaction in your body. Increases your heart rate, tense muscles, and a sense of unease. This can also cause anxiety and depression. And being in the survival mode can also cause diseases. And as you know, I want you to be in your feminine, juicy flow. I don't want you to be in that mode of stressing and worrying and being constantly triggered by what men say, what people do, or I want you to be this unbothered queen. I do a lot of videos on how to be an unbothered queen. I do a lot of videos on how to be in your feminine energy, but sometimes it is deeper than that. It is rooted inside of you. It is just a mode that is inside of you, this survival mode that you have, that is even rooted in deeper way in your past trauma, in your childhood. It's like your brain stay on alert, trying to see the challenges instead of, as I said multiple times, being this lucky girl syndrome and seeing the lucky things around you. I always say, see the positive in life, see the beautiful things that are going to happen to you. Always believe that beautiful things are going to happen to you. But if you are in this survival mode, you cannot do that. You obviously cannot do that. It's an automatic response from your brain to focus on the challenges. So this was very beneficial if you have a little danger, right? If you have something. We were in the jungle. Back in the days we were in the jungle. You had a little danger. You had to be in the survival mode to survive, obviously, to protect your children, to protect yourself. Obviously, this is beneficial. But when you are in this survival mode constantly, this is when it is not good. It is not supposed to be a constant mode that you are in. And I'm going to give you a list of things that really says that you are in this survival mode and how to switch into feminine flow instead. So if you want to know more, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to level up and to make you become this high value woman and to upgrade your life and feel amazing in your own skin, feel confident, feel high value. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And also, if you truly want to level up to the next level, I have a full Femme Fatale Siren course. The link is down below if you truly want to upgrade your feminine energy, to be in your divine power, to feel like the true prize. This course will make you feel so confident. Your polarity with a man, feeling in your feminine energy and make a man feel masculine so that he treats you like a queen, he cherishes you, he loves you, he spoils you like a queen. Fashion advice, everything that you need to know to truly transform yourself into this dream woman that you want to be. And also my masterclass about how to elevate your body language to truly become this feminine siren and hypnotize men without them even knowing why. Shift from survival to feminine flow. I want you to be in your juicy feminine flow instead. So when you are in your survival mode, it's like your body is tense. It can manifest as digestive issues, nausea, and we're able to deal with short-term dangers, not something that is constant. So that means that you are in constant fear. You're not at peace. You're not feeling safe. And when I told you, ladies, that the most important thing to be in your feminine energy is to feel safe, right? If you're in survival mode, that means that you don't feel safe in your life. As I told you, the feminine energy is like the water, right? It is very delicate energy, just like a flower. It is very delicate. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be protected. That is why the masculine is there. The masculine is the shield around. The masculine is the protection around. That is why we need the dark feminine and the light feminine. The light feminine is a bit more free and joyful and happy, and the dark feminine brings the boundaries, right? When you're in survival mode, you're not in your feminine energy at all. You're almost like in your masculine energy, full on, kind of triggered by everything and always trying to look for the danger because you feel like you have to protect yourself constantly. I'm going to give you the symptoms of survival mode to see if you are yourself in survival mode. First of all, you have difficulty making decisions. Even small choices feel overwhelming. You are afraid of making the wrong choice. Next, we have lack of motivation. The task that motivated you in the past, now it feels really draining. It feels like it's really a lot. It's the end of the world. You feel tired just thinking about it. That's so annoying. I feel tired. I feel drained. You have kind of a persistent stress also. Constant and unresolved stress that affect your life. A lack of focus as well. You're not able to focus because it overloads your brain. The stress and the anxiety overloads your brain. You're not able to focus on anything, right? You have your thoughts overwhelming you. Mood swings and irritability. That is also a big sign when you are burnout, when you have anxiety, all those kind of things, burnout, anxiety, stress, depression, all those things, it is related to being in survival mode. And this constant tension in your body, because your body feels tense, it doesn't feel in this feminine flow, it doesn't feel very confident, feel kind of tense. Because you're so tense, you will have mood that are changes, right? Like you will not be very adaptable, you will not have much patience, have much appreciation. This is why I always say, like, have appreciation for what a man does. But a lot of women nowadays, because of all the things that society tells us that we have to do, right? We tend to be in survival mode. If a woman is too overwhelmed with everything, as I said, the feminine energy is very delicate. If you attack too much the feminine energy, if you give her too much, like a woman having to do it all, having to take care of the kids, and she doesn't rest enough, she doesn't have time for herself, she has to take care of everyone except herself, she has to work and she has to do it all, then she will be in survival mode. She will be in constant stress, constant anxiety. She will be in her masculine energy. She will not be able to relax and be in her feminine flow. This is just impossible. The feminine energy needs to be nurtured, needs to be taken care of, like a beautiful flower. Like I always tell you, this is a very delicate energy, and when you don't take care of it, it does have a big impact. As women, we're more fragile than men. We have to embrace that, okay? We don't deal with stress as well as they do, and we have our hormones that are shifting like this. If you don't follow the rhythm of your body, if you don't let yourself breathe, let yourself relax, let yourself have time for yourself, then you will shift your body into this survival mode. It will be tense. It will be like, I need to protect myself, right? Because there's too much attacks. Even if it's not really real attacks, it's almost perceived like that. So the effect of living in survival mode is very intense on the body. You can have sleeping issues, you can be tired all the time, you can have high blood pressure and serious health conditions. You develop also unhealthy coping mechanism. You can develop overeating, substance abuse. You can have problems in your relationships when you are in this survival mode. As I said, you're not able to be in your feminine flow, like perceiving everything as an attack. Just like everything a man say will be an attack for you. And you leave no energy for femininity because you're just drained. You have no energy, of course. If I tell you, just take care of yourself and feel feminine, you're going to feel like, well, no, I feel drained, I don't want to. Now I'm going to let you know how to shift from survival mode to feminine flow, how to truly rediscover your femininity and let go of that survival mode. First of all, you need to acknowledge your situation. You need to acknowledge that you are in this survival mode, that it is fine, it is not the end of the world, it is fixable. Recognize and write down your thoughts, your feelings. Understand your state better, understand how you feel. Once you acknowledge and accept the situation, it is so much better to then be able to fix it. Then we have practice self-compassion, being able to be kind to yourself, being able to be compassionate. Don't be harsh to yourself and be like, I'm useless, everything I do is completely bad, I cannot do anything. Understand that survival mode is a response to stress. It is not a personal failure. You do not fail in anything. This is just your body being exhausted and responding to stress. Next, we have create a healthy routine. Establish a simple morning routine with stretching, feeling your body, yoga. Take time for yourself. This is the solution, is to take time for yourself. Like, you have to stop putting others in the priority and you have to put yourself as a priority, because this is your body crying for help here. So you're eating a healthy breakfast, you're planning your day, you're eating very healthy, making sure that you are nourishing your body. What you put inside of your body is the most important thing. How you nourish your body. Your body is a temple, as I always say. If you nourish your body badly, if you just give it bad food, fast food, you will not feel good, you will not feel out of survival mode. Inside your gut, you have multiple bacteria, okay? You have good bacteria and you have bad bacteria. You want to have as much good bacteria as possible. And when you eat badly, when you eat fast food, when you don't really pay attention to your diet, when you don't really pay attention to what you eat, you develop a lot of bad bacteria. And those bacteria, they have an impact on how you feel and your mood and your personality even. It has been proven, apparently, scientifically, that those bacteria affect how you are and like your personality, your mood, everything. So if you constantly feel low, you have a low vibration, it is because maybe of what you eat. What are you eating? First of all, start with that. When I eat super healthy, I feel energized, I feel fresh, I feel good. It is such a big part of being in your feminine flow. It is such a big part of feeling confident, of feeling good, and of looking good. And the thing is, it is not even something restrictive. I don't feel restricted for eating healthy, like never, because I'm always used to it. And so now I truly appreciate food. I never feel like I am restricting myself from not eating a cake. And also, if I want to eat a little cake from time to time, I will, okay? You don't have to be so strict like that, because if you're so strict like that, then you're gonna go to the other side, it's gonna stress you, also, okay? So that's why I'm not really for diets. I'm more like for having a healthy lifestyle. You can have some cake sometimes, but it's all about proportions. Your gut is truly your second brain. It influences your energy levels and your hormones. You cannot be in your feminine energy and you cannot be in your feminine flow if you eat junk food, ladies. It will affect your digestion. Your food will put you down. It will make you feel down, right? Your digestion will be all over the place, right? And your food will make you feel down instead of energizing you, instead of making you feel beautiful, making you have an amazing, beautiful skin, a clear skin, beautiful hair, a beautiful body. You see it when someone is healthy. You see it on their beauty. It relates to beauty. You look more beautiful, right? You look more beautiful. You look youthful. You look energized. You look happy. And also, your vibration is higher. You are happier, you're more positive, you're more vibrant, you are charismatic. So when it's about anxiety, depression, and everything, I was never really about taking medicine for it. I'm trying to take as little medicine as I can with everything. I'm trying to be as natural as I can with everything I do, right? Obviously, I'm not a doctor. If I have a cold, if I take medication, it doesn't really fix the problem. But then I take a natural juice of ginger and turmeric and really healthy, fresh ingredient, and then I feel better the next day. A lot of natural remedies are so much better for you. I truly believe that your food is your medicine. It can make your body feel stronger or it can make your body feel sick. Be kind and understanding to yourself. Remember that everyone goes through some phases. The more you show love to yourself, the better it is for you to set boundaries towards other people, right? I always tell you to have boundaries, to feel like a prize. Like a sign that you are in this survival mode also is when you are very much people pleasing everyone, when you are in this kind of wounded feminine energy, always people pleasing, always making sure that everyone is happy, like except from you. But when you show love for yourself and then you're on your own priority, this is when you are not tolerating anyone that is disrespecting you. You become your own priority and you cannot tolerate the consequences of someone disrespecting you. It would be much worse than you just insisting on your boundary, right? Because when you're people pleasing, you're just afraid of offending other people by affirming your boundary. But when you're prioritizing yourself and you understand that actually you are the one that should protect yourself, that's it, then you let them get mad. If they get mad, let them get mad, okay? Instead of you being mad at yourself for breaking that boundary. When you are in this fight or flight triggered mode, it can also have something to do with your past trauma. So I really recommend therapy. I really recommend to deal on your past trauma, heal from the triggers. Like you can notice all the triggers that you have. Notice, why am I doing this? Why am I triggered by this? Why am I always acting like this in my relationships? Maybe it has to do with what happened in the past with my parents. Maybe it has to do with an experience that I had in the past. We are sensitive, okay, especially as women, but as human beings, we're quite sensitive and quite affected by what happened to us and the social interaction we have with people. So don't underestimate the value of therapy and the value of having someone helping you deal with your past trauma and your past experiences. As I always say, journaling can really help you. Journaling helps you deal with your emotions. I would also connect with nature. It really calms you, it really relaxes you and connects you to your feminine flow. Walking barefoot on the grass is the best feeling, and spending time in nature have been proven scientifically that it reduces stress, so it reduces this fight or flight mode. Sometimes it's because we're too much into work, schedule, work, and we never take time to actually let go a little bit and just focus on the present moment. Slow down your thoughts and your anxiety, your thoughts that are going everywhere. You're going out of your head and you're more in the present moment. Also focus on small goals. When you are in this fight or flight mode, you have a tendency to overdo everything, right? And you want to do everything, but you're not even capable of doing anything. You overestimate yourself in a way. So focus on small goals. You really want to have small little things, small little accomplishment, little by little, and to rebuild yourself. Release this tension in your body with small goals that are achievable for you, like completing a work task or preparing a healthy meal. These are small goals, but they are achievable, okay? Instead of having 50,000 tasks and then you feel overwhelmed and you feel burnout, like why are you having 50,000 tasks? Especially as women, we kind of overestimate ourselves to always do everything. Stop wanting to do everything. You're not superwoman, and to be a little bit more slow pace. You need to also limit your exposure to stress. Identify what stresses you the most in your life and reduce your exposure to it. That might involve setting boundaries at work or setting boundaries with people and having conversations about, no, I'm not doing this. Being able to say no, ladies. Being able to say no. Take breaks from social media. Take breaks from some people. Saying no to certain things. You have to allow things to be easy in your life. You have to stop making things hard in your head, like everything is hard, like everything is a burden, everything is so monumental in your head. You allow things to be easy. It should be easy. It should feel fun. You are in your feminine flow. When you're in your feminine flow, everything is easy. Life is easy. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you think, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. If you want to join the courses, the links are down below. And also if you want to join my fabulous retreat in Dubai, the link is down below as well. We're going to have a lot of fun, have a lot of feminine courses, and I'm going to really help you on one-on-one in this retreat, in this fabulous environment that is Dubai. If you want to join join and meet other like-minded ladies, feel free to join. The link is down below. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of kisses and take care of you.